Hey everybody, it's SK again. I believe we had, in our last episode, had finally gotten through the, Noobtown, USA, and now we're on the coast of Balfoyen, which is a lot darker than when we last left it. I took some time off, I mean, in the neighborhood of a couple of hours, went shopping, got some food, ate some lunch, and then, some snacky poos, because snacks are delicious. I mean, something healthy, like yogurt, that's not that bad. But I believe our mission was to go to Dalmora, was to go to Dalmora and then light the signal watches at Balfoyen, so that way they know that the British is coming, I mean, that the Covenant is coming. You know what I mean. You understand the basic premises of this, correct? Also, I just used the word premises instead of premise, which are two very different terms, nevertheless. No one cares. Light the signal fires of Davin's Watch. Lava Whip increased to rank 2. I've literally not used it once. That's pretty impressive. Signal fire. If by sea, go to... Okay. So this is an interesting little townscape, I gotta say.
I've lost my family. I don't know what I'll do.
Is that the dude in Dark Knight? Like the one who was, I don't remember what his actual name was, the one who actually was basically playing Bullock, the Bullock of the Dark Knight universe. Your family is missing.
There were scary noises in the fields. Some of my guar ran away. I'm worried about them. But I can't leave the guar who stayed behind. They're too frightened.
So your guar herd is your family?
Of course. Guar are noble creatures, and they're hard workers. You've got to find them. Here, take some stinkweed. It's their favorite food. Their stomachs will lead them home. Home to me.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you so much. My poor children. I don't know if I could go on without them.
Why do you feed your guar-like... Well, excuse me. Why do you treat your guar-like family? You don't want to feed your guar-like family. That would be very strange.
Because they are. They haul our goods. They eat our trash. Guar are magnificent. And I have heard rumors about the Covenant. If they attack, who but the guar will carry our belongings to safety?
You know what? I like this man. He has a very pragmatic view on things. You know, he's sort of like, hey, you know what? These things are, you know, they're here to... Wait, what? A mud house is a constant reminder of the impermanence of life, and they're about standing waves in the river of existence. But one still wishes it looked nice and comfortable and decorates accordingly. Of course. What? Wait, did they add housing in the last, 3 or 4 months? Do I have legit... Is this like a Mog house? Do I have a legit house now? So, explain this to me. Fucking WoW still doesn't have actual housing yet. It had the garrison, but we prefer not to think about that. Purchase options. What? What? It's goddamn housing! Alright, the game has housing now. Cool. Good to know. I'll never use it, but it's good to know all the same. Believe it or not, I actually do have the mic, a solid almost foot away from my mouth. I guess that's how loud my voice carries. But anyway, this man... Smart man, noble man, I like him. I will help him because he seems intelligent and noble and all that kind of stuff. He respects the things that, you know, help him survive, which is good. Locked doors and safe boxes can be locked, but giving access to all valuable inside. Press A to pick a locked door or safe box. You will gain a bounty if a witness sees you interact with the lock. So in other words, don't fuck with it. I ain't no damn dirty thief, at least as of yet. Give it time and potentially an alt. I see a Sky Shard! Hello, Mr. Sky Shard. How are you doing today? Also, speaking of, Sky Shard related things and ability points and all that kind of stuff. Oh, that is so cool looking. I can't help it. I'm distracted by...
You plan to cook them or read them?
It's for the meal, unless you wanted a reading.
No thanks. I prefer to ask tea leaves.
Alright. Argonian's kind of weird. They got their own thing going on, though, so I can't really, you know, can't really bitch that much, I suppose. Isn't there another thing here? Aside from the humble mud housing bullshit? I thought there was something up here as well. Or maybe I just thought this was like the Dalmora thingy-madoodle. Because this is like... Oh, this is, your garden variety, like, provisioning center sort of thing. Like, you get your banker, which means you can put your shit away, which is a good idea. I should probably do that.
Have something you need to keep safe?
Yes. Yes, I do. Raw gold. Ichor, spider egg. Wait, what? Wait, what? What? Wait, what? That's all the stuff my... Wait, what? Did they store this information locally by chance? Because, okay, look, pulling back the veil here for a second. The character that I had was named Ashther Silentwind. She was a dark elf dragon knight. I deleted her and immediately restarted her as Ashther Silentwind, the dark elf female dragon knight. I literally just restarted it so I could, you know, facilitate this sort of Lex play without, you know, doing something weird. Like, I wanted to experience it with other people, so to speak. This is literally everything that was in my bank, though. Like, the sanded maple, the oak, the iron ore, the high iron ore, because I had actually gotten past level 10 blacksmithing. I have 80 bank slots. You're supposed to start with 60. I'm gonna be honest, I'm like legit confused right now. Like, I'm really confused how I have this. I shouldn't. Like, at all. I shouldn't have any of this. Like, all this crap is just stuff I'm probably going to... Well, adamantite, Bosmer, Argonian. I don't have the ability to use these yet. Regulus. Rare ingredients. I'm confused. I mean, I'm not really complaining, because it's kind of like fucking awesome that I still actually have everything I had from my old character by deleting it. I'm just... That should not have happened? Like, straight up should not have happened? And this will give you an idea as to how much of a, like, a loot whore I am, is that I'm just kind of like, I can use this for something. Give! Like, I have rawhide, jute scraps, hemming, like, steel ingots, a whole shitload of iron, like, a shit ton of iron ingots, because I was leveling my...
What is it?
I'm not even gonna question it. I'm not questioning it. It's fine. It's good. It's gnarly. To preview this house, I would rather not. I just want to complete... Oh, there's a quest down here. There's a quest over this way. So let's go ahead and do 2 if by sea and then kind of loop my way around, shall we? While I try to ponder the inconsistencies of life and how I was able to procure like 70 items that technically shouldn't have... I mean, again, I'm not really... like, bitching in the classic sense. I'm actually kind of super thrilled that I don't have to search for all of that stuff anymore. That it kind of makes my life a little bit easier in terms of when I want to do this kind of stuff off screen. I'm just very confused that something like that is even possible, because something like that should be stored server side. And even if I delete something, no matter what I delete, it should be like it should be deleting all of the information, all of the bank information, everything, because you're starting over, you're starting fresh. And even if all the options are exactly the same, though that would explain why when I was trying to recreate the character, it brought up exactly what I had before. Like, same face, facial features, everything. Dude, I'm so confused right now. It's like some weird, not a sliding doors moment, if as it were, but a, oh, I'm walking in the wrong... Did I not cut you? Thank you. Wouldn't necessarily, but it's just a weird moment of like deja vu that this should not have happened like this. It shouldn't have gone down like that. So again, could be worse. Oh, right. Analog stick. Give. There you go. There we go. Give me my stuff. Thank you. Cool. Whoop. Didn't go quite the way I wanted it to. I'm not going to collect any mountain flowers. Hi. How you doing today? How's it going? Great? Alright, cool. Glad to hear it. So I may have gone slightly in the wrong direction, and this is going to be a running theme. When I do anything, anything Morrowind related, or excuse me, I don't want to misrepresent. When I do anything Elder Scrolls related, I have a tendency to be like, hey, I'm going to go this way, and then immediately go in the opposite direction for an extended amount of time. Now, what is over here? Obviously, I visited this place before, in a past life, so to speak. Maybe that's what I'll call this, reincarnation. I'm just the same character reincarnated, and I just managed to have all of her belongings, because lulz. Hey, you can take the chest, just give me the iron ore. That's all I ask. Thank you. One thing I do remember about my previous life, as mentioned, was that once you get to a certain level, that, you know, get to level 10 in blacksmithing or woodworking or whatever. I'm also using, I think, Final Fantasy terminology. I don't remember. But once you get past a certain level, everything here scales. So after a certain point, everything scales up. So all of the iron ore becomes high iron ore, and all of the maple becomes... Fuck, I don't know, whatever's higher than maple. I don't really know exactly. I remember seeing it, but I've already forgotten what it's called because I only saw it like once or twice. Hi! How you doing? Thank you. Awesome. Now, ooh, runestones. Runestones seem to be kind of a pain in the ass. Like, you can make your own sort of buffs and enchantments and stuff like that. The shitty thing is you only get, just like it always seems to be, there's always one of the 3 components you need that is stupidly rare to find, comparatively speaking, so finding the means with which to actually make these enchantments can be exceptionally difficult. And given the fact that this game doesn't really have an auction house in the sense that you see from other games, they have a guild auction house, which is to say you can sell things to and from guild members, which is like the weirdest shitting ever. I got myself a maple shield, thank you. I found more, speaking of which, more maple, yay, gimme. And chances are I'm going to probably be doing a whole shitload of crafting off screen, because you can actually... I had screwed the pooch where I had waited until like level 15, 16 to actually start the whole crafting thing, so a lot of the stuff that I was making was kind of like useless. But it actually is quite useful if you can level it as you're going, because otherwise, well, the stuff just isn't useful. But I mean, you can actually make your own gear, and you can apply your own enchants. I mean, all thing told, like, making your own gear in this game is not as prohibitive as you would ordinarily, as you've seen it in past games. Like, I mean, even WoW, you can make your own gear, but it's kind of a pain in the ass, and it's usually not very good. Well, vanilla WoW being the exception, and even then, it was an exception only because the gear that you got from quests was so ridiculously horrible that it almost wasn't even worth getting. You just was better off vendoring it for the most part. But the crafted gear really wasn't that good, and it was kind of a pain in the ass to make, and you always had to make too much of it, so a lot of it just kind of went to waste, etc., etc. I'm walking in the wrong direction, aren't I? Yes, I am, but I found more maple! So that makes everything better. Oh yeah, I'm totally, like, walking in the wrong direction. Derpa derpa. This world is goddamn phenomenal looking, man. I'm assuming you're not allowed to do, like, texture swaps and make, like, the super HD renditions of this stuff, because otherwise they'd probably be like, nope, that's a paddling. Search the watchtower. Searching the commendation letter. Captain Duran, in recognition of your dedicated service with the standing army of the Ebonheart Pact, it is with great pride that I pass along this letter of commendation to your outpost. Your history of diligent and respectful command is exemplary. Reports from the Nord and Argonian members of your unit make it clear that you take the mission of the Pact to heart, as well as defending its precepts with your keen mind. Keep this up shoulder and you'll be Centurion Duran before this war is over. For the Pact and glory! General Vane Redoran, Vivek City Garrison. Oh, Redoran! Ah! Redoran, This chest is empty. All of its tower supplies are gone. Womp womp. Oh. Watchtower ledger. Whoa. Those are somebody's fingerprints. Hopefully they're not on some FBI list. This week has been routine. Ship sightings are the usual craft going from the West Arm of the Inner Sea or crossing to Vivek City. Not quite used to seeing Nord ships coming from down Windhelm. Oh, and no more Telvanni vessels. Not that I miss them. We've put in an order for kindle pitch power from Quartermaster Eurona at Fort Zarin. Daven's watch knows to disregard any errant flames that don't look like the colored fire created by the powder. Unfortunately, the new recruit hasn't been told about the procedure. From time to time, we light the fires as a test. The Daven's watch guards always reply correctly. Well. That is very unfortunate that What's-His-Face probably got murdered. That sucks pretty hard. Oh well, such is the way of things. Onward and upwards and all that. Something about everything being fair in love and war. That might hurt. I'm glad that I somehow, like, ricocheted off that tree and defied all logic in doing so, but sure, I'm down. Do I see iron? No. But I see a... Ooh, I see a chest, though. Hell yeah. Give me that morsel. I'm gonna have to drop down, aren't I? Okay. As I just casually float into the ground. Alright. This game has some very interesting physics, let's just put it that way. Physics engine is probably seen a couple of better days. Hello, Winaxi.
I curse the word dagger. I'd show these dryskins, had I one of my own.
What's going on?
Covenant scouts are burning the fields. We were working the crops and they started killing. Please. There are others with me out here. Batuus, Vudilal, and Noluaza.
I hope you don't expect me to pronounce those. But yeah, I'll find them. Salt of the earth, indeed. Hey, found a Gwar! Hey dude, what's up? There you go, get that stinkweed going. Now, let me see if I can get around to... Okay, how do I... Now, I saw that freaking thing, man. Yep. Yes, unlock the chest, please. Oh god, my eye itches. Oh no, why? Ah! Oh, I wasted so much time, but the eye scratch felt so good. Use the chest. Ooh, I got something that was purple. I like the color purple. I heard it was a very good book as well. Oh, stop it. Oh god, okay, there we go. I think. Man, allergies suck. If anyone tells you they don't suck, they're goddamn lying. I never had allergies until I moved to this area. Well, that's not true. I kind of had allergies, but they weren't awful. These are freaking awful. They suck. Hardcore. Voodalul!
You don't wear the lion crest. Please, help.
Can you make it back to town?
With your aid, Moist One. My thanks.
I get it. They have their own culture and they're reptilian and, you know, about staying moist and warm and sun on my scales and all that shit. I get it, dude, but it's weird as shit, dude. Oh, well, embrace cultural diversity. Where is... Find Batuos. Yo! What's up?
Please, my scales are slick. Don't send me to Sithis.
Path to town should be
I'll
clear.
dance on the water, thank you.
Like Darmok at Tanagra? What the fuck are you talking about? Hey, Maple, sweet. Pardon me, could you pause the war for a second? I have maple to cut. Where is the other guy? Oh, hey, how's it going? Well, bam! Why is it not, like... Was I just having some kind of, like, momentary stroke, or was that the animation is just not firing there? I feel a little bit confused by that. Sup? Hot diggity damn, I like the way it feels. I guarantee it. Okay. Nolu Aza? You over here? Yo, Nolu, whatever the hell your name is. Sorry, I don't have time to memorize names. I suck at them, but just, like, you need to leave. Sooner rather than later.
The Covenant is everywhere.
I know. Master Chief hasn't gotten here yet. Can you make it back to
think
town?
So. Thank you. I'll see you down the river.
Yep, have fun. Talk to the survivors. There's another one of the little war suckers over here. And I think there's another quest over here as well. As I said, I vaguely remember this, but a lot of this was done along the pretense of just keeping myself busy as I was trying to attempt stretching my leg.
A moment, please. No one else will listen. I have an idea that could help turn the tide against the Covenant.
What's your idea?
Balfoyan doesn't have much of a militia to defend it, but we do have Netch. Netch bulls are usually docile, but when they think their herd is threatened, they're fearsome.
You want to attack the Covenant with Netch?
That's right. When a Betty or Netchling feels threatened, it secretes a kind of oil that provokes a bull's rage. I collected some oil and coated these sterile Netch eggs with it. Throw them at the daggers. The Netch bulls should attack them.
Sounds legit. Let's give it a shot. Back along this way? Yep. I also have Corky. Good old Corky. I wonder if that's a... Well, that would seem like a kind of a mean-spirited joke. I was wondering if it was a reference to, I don't know what's going on, but it told me to use an ability, so I used it. Awesome. I wonder what the mundane runes are. I do not remember seeing any of those previously. Have fun, bitch! Sucks to be you. Sucks to be you. There's gotta be more out here, right? There you go. And I got the other Gwar out here somewhere that I gotta kill. Excuse me? Why? Not is not a valid target. Okay, well, how about a nice big helping and go F yourself then, because that totally said I could use it. But I can take the time to capture runestones. I'm fine with that. There's significantly worse things in the world. Game's a bit of a work in progress, graphically speaking. It's gorgeous looking, but it's got some slight issues. There you go. Go on, Bullnetch. You kicked their asses. Cubby bastages. Burning fields and crops and shit. There's also apparently a giant floating eyeball here somewhere that I can use for things. I wonder where it might be. I know the giant floating eyeball is supposed to be a sign that there's like a point of interest and shit like that, but to me it's just a giant floating eyeball, and that's pretty much what I'm going to be calling it for the rest of my life. Y'all can deal with it. Have fun, lady! It's an overlook, huh? Well, I've gotta... I wanted to make an Overwatch reference, but I can't think of one. I don't really play the game, I just watch it occasionally. Yay! I love abusing physics. If by sea, huh? Here you go! Now, what else is left? There's this quest. Unorthodox tactics I can take care of. This is an over McJiggery-do thing. Where the hell is the other... Yeah! Well, now I've got to go reach that area and see what it's all about. Can I go through here? Sack is... It is not useful to me. Maybe I can find that other, And... whack-a-mole! This music reminds me of the music, that would usually play in Warhammer Online. Except that, you know, it actually has more music to it. Or any music at all, for that matter. I gotta go run back to that guy, but I really do want to get to this Overwatch, Overlook part, whatever the hell it is. So that way I don't have to think about it anymore, basically. Hey, iron ore. I'll give him credit for having the ore blend in a little bit more, so you kind of have to pay a bit of attention, so it's not as mindless a farm as it was in previous lives, so to speak. Plantation Point Overlook. Is that over this way? Port Zarin. Sweet. Not exactly one I wanted to find, but nevertheless. Is this Plantation Point Overlook? Am I in the right area? Yep. Yep. Dude, look at that. Okay, how do I turn off the... How do I turn off... How do I turn off key bindings? Take screenshots. System require... What the fuck button is that? Why not just make it print screen? Apparently it is. Okay, apparently that's what system req is supposed to be print screen. Okay. UI on and off. Okay, F12 is now... I gotta take a picture of that. You may see this from time to time. I like to, you know, take the occasional picture if something is scenic enough. Because I'm not an actual photographer, in no way, shape, or form would I ever even, like, manage to be one, because you're out your damn mind. I'm not that talented. Or, like, visually astute in any way, shape, or form. But the occasional picture like that, I'm like, I've got to do it. I've got to do it. Oh, this music is so goddamn beautiful. That's a lake. Or a river. Whatever. Bodies of water. But man, look at this. I know that my commentary is stilted and kind of shit, but God, look at this. Look at how beautiful this is. Talk to Ironclaws above. Where the hell is the other niche? Finding the family. Dalmora, where is he? Ah, he's over this way. That's why I walked the wrong goddamn way. He's actually in town. That would explain it. Okay. Nice little breadcrumbing, though, by the developers. That's a good way of saying, hey, go to this town so you can continue the quest line in an organic fashion. Anything over here? This is just rife with secrets. This kind of makes me want to play Guild Wars 2 for some reason. I just see this and see a jumping puzzle. As a matter of fact, I think I have like 2 accounts for Guild Wars. Not really sure why. And by the way, Guild Wars is buy to play, kind of like Elder Scrolls is. So once you buy it, you know, you're good to go with anything. But for some reason, I think I bought 2. I don't remember why. Don't mind me. I'm just checking for ore deposits really quick. Just in case. You know, nothing major. Just in case. Also, that thing kind of looks like it has eyeballs, and it's freaking me out a little bit. Some Lovecraft shit right there. What? 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 I'm confused. Hello? Why did I just get DC'd? Like, was I desynced or something? I'm super confused. Also, the cool thing about this game is that it actually allows add-ons. You don't have to do like third-party shit like windowware and potentially, quote-unquote, risk getting banned to make the game more accessible. Having said that, I'm too much of a noob to know what should and should not be used. So, oh, I ended up back. Oh, I must have lagged out then. Well, that blows. All right. That's a pretty cool mount. Guys, don't turn me into a mount whore, please. I still just want to enjoy the game as it is, man. I just want to enjoy the game as it is. But I got another epic rune. I'm pretty sweet with that. It sucks a little bit that I have to be in a guild or a company, or I'm not sure what the fuck they call it in this game. The effect of a guild in order to actually sell items, because you have to sell them to people in your guild. Which is kind of weird, but I guess it maybe promotes fair play and less scalpy type shit, because if you're going to be like a total asshole scalper that super raises the prices, your ass is probably going to get kicked out of the guild, I'd imagine. Refugee, huh? Alright. There's Corky. Or Palehide, or whatever the hell his name is. Work, work, work. This town looks fucking awesome. It actually looks like a town. Look at this. It's like, it has trees and it has walls. It looks like a fort, and I love the vaguely, you know, Japanese and or / Asian influences of the architecture, and that it's like this nice perfect mix of the Asian architecture with like your more, you know, Western classical, you know, giant castles with obsidian. Just, it's fucking cool, okay? It's cool. I like it, and you can't make me hate it. And even as I'm doing this, I'm getting distracted, and I'm like, ooh, I can farm for things in here. You know a city is cool when it still allows you to actually gather in it. And to be sure, this is actually like one of the little squat towns. This is like almost a refugee area. This isn't even like the most impressive thing ever, which is the most impressive thing. So what do you? Packed soldiers out the ass. Hi, you Quartermaster Eurona.
Need a blade? I hope not. I don't have any to spare.
A raid hit the Dalmora watchtower. I need kindle pitch to light the fires.
I'm fresh out. Bit of an accident in the storeroom with a lantern, I'm afraid. Suddenly, no more kindle pitch.
Where can I get more?
Check the dockyards. Laneem just offloaded a fresh supply. When you see her, warn her about the attack. She's such a fragile lizard. Don't want her going to pieces.
Alrighty. Talk to the chick. And stuff. What is in Dalmora? Port Zarin Wayshrine. I want wayshrines. I love fast travel. Makes my life so much easier than having to run back and forth because I'm a lazy scumsucker. Dagnabbit. Aha! I knew there was one of you motherfuckers in here somewhere. And by the way, yes, I know I leveled up at least once, if not twice. And I have things to use and all that good stuff. The thing is, I don't really want to use those when I'm on screen, because at that point I'll kind of feel like pressed to be like, oh, maybe I should do this. And I want to take a little bit of time to sort of, to really get a feel for what I'd like to do and not end up. Okay. I'm pretty sure I have the whole, like, turn off accidentally hitting NPCs thing. I don't have that enabled, thank God. Because I'm going to hit the wrong button and smack somebody in the face with an axe otherwise. Which would be very unfortunate. And pretty much how, you know, Outlaw Ash starts in pretty much every freaking... I always want to say Morrowind. It's not Morrowind, it's Elder Scrolls. I start to end up as an outlaw in freaking every Elder Scrolls game I play because I accidentally fat finger something and attack a guard without meaning to. Like, I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to punch you in the face, you were just kind of there. I can't help it. So where the fuck? If I see... The Foyen Dockyards, is that like up here? I'm assuming so, because there ain't shit here right now. Ooh, I see iron ore though, I think. I'm getting an eye for that iron ore, man. I'm also pretty sure that there is no way in hell I'm going to be able to afford a mount for quite some time, so y'all gonna get used to me running, if that's quite okay with you. Yes, give me the jute. Let me see if I can make it over there. That's a wall. That's not gonna work. Ah, God raised me! Oh, never mind. I see how to get up there, I think. It's no Guild Wars 2 jumping puzzle, but it gets the point across. There we go. Now where am I going? It's so pretty! But Mom... I want to live in Morrowind. I know it's like filled with death and destruction and like man-eating dragons and, you know, political conflicts spanning across entire races and species and stuff like that. But Mom, I want to live in Morrowind. They got giant mushroom trees. Why would you not want to live in Morrowind? Why I took the long road around there, I'm not 100% certain. Just because I can, really. You know, it's a weird departure going from playing Final Fantasy XI to this, and the amount of freedom it kind of allows you to move around in. I mean, you can jump for starters, which sounds like such a stupid thing that games have added. That MMOs, by and large, have adopted the idea of having a third dimension you can interact with at any given time. Again, sounds stupid, but it can actually have a massive impact on the way the game feels. And I'm sure it can also institute a whole wide array of issues because you're adding a third dimension, which means that people can jump over obstacles you don't want them jumping over. Derpy derpy do. I gotta take a picture. Sorry. Yoink! Yoink! Yoop! Yoop! Get out my way, fool! Oh, hey, I found more iron ore. It's so beautiful. Unorthodox tactics, talk to Esquu, and then I can walk up this way. I mean, I can loop around. Oh, I took, like, the wrong damn way. Oh, well. Such is the way of things. I want a white horsey. I have a character that has a white horsey in Final Fantasy XIV. I think it's technically considered a unicorn because Final Fantasy does not have horses. Technically speaking. I mean, it's a fantasy. They can have whatever the hell they want. Esquu!
Callie, Dolly was missing you. Thank you for bringing my family back together.
Did I get them all?
You did, Guar friend. They're all back. Palehide is already ruling the roost. Where would they be without me? I'll get them fed and ready to carry our things.
Aww. It's so stupid, but that actually gives me like a big warm and fuzzy moment, the fact that I helped get them together. Like, aww. I didn't want to take the torch bug. I wanted to jump.
So, how did it go?
Your idea works surprisingly well.
Excellent, yes? I'll let the commanders here know of our success. I hope we'll see each other again. Stay moist.
Ugh. Ugh. Still weird, man. Still freaking weird. So what's over here? Did I get a new quest? Talk to the survivors. What?
I wish I could feel safe in town, but with the Covenant in Balfoyen, nowhere is safe.
Did you all make it back safely?
We did, thanks to you. We are forever in your debt. We will think of you always in our passage down the river.
Happy to help. Always happy to help, so long as there's coin involved. I'm a horrible person. Okay, so need to head north in that case. I'm thinking I might be able to get this particular little subzone wrapped up by the end of the episode. I'm hitting around 41 minutes right now, but I think I should get it in like the next 15 to 20. I mean, to be fair, I also thought that I would be able to get from level 1 to 15 monk in under 15 minutes, which turned out to be closer to an hour, so... But, you know, an hour by Final Fantasy time is like 15 minutes. Shut up. That for Final Fantasy players, trust me, that makes sense. Now, let me see. Am I going the right way? No, I'm not. Maps, how do they work? Cardinal directions, how do they work? East is east, no matter which direction you're turned in. Like, who's east? What? I mean, they even give me a little freaking compass. Like, derpa derpa. Alright, let's go up this way. I want, like, a laser lizard thing. I want one, but I'll probably never have it. Laser lizard. Let's get that maple cut. Take all. Am I in the general right area? Yeah, but I probably need to take the, I love the video game effect in that you can drop 10 or 15 or even 20 feet and be like, it's like slightly minimal damage, where in real life you would drop like 5 feet and be like, I broke my fucking leg. Though I've actually seen games try that sort of more realistic fall damage thing, and it's just fucked, man. It doesn't make any, like, I can appreciate their attempt at remaining loyal to the, the source material, so to speak. If you can say such a thing. But to be truthful, if I wanted to be loyal to the source material, you know, I would just, like, go outside. You know, there are no giant lizard people and shooting fireballs out your ass kind of thing. So, you know, staying true to the source material and having that kind of minimal fall damage sort of thing is kind of BS. Who are you? Can't go in there. Alright, never mind. Ooh, Jute, hang on a sec. Did I just get crawlers from Jute? That's kind of weird.
You look brave. Brave like my Gaina. Please help me.
What's wrong?
I fear she's been eaten by Nyx hounds. I'm terrified of them. She made me a flute. Said it would calm them. To prove her point, she went up the trail behind me. A pack of beasts lives up there.
Try to find her.
Oh, what's left of her.
Ugh.
Whatever state she's in, please bring her back.
Oh, you ever the
How could I
optimist.
let her do this. Oh, Gaina.
1, why is this woman voice acting? 2, why did she want to prove herself?
Sometimes Gaina's a strange girl. She's a master crafter. In fact, she thinks she's one of the best woodcarvers on the coast. I think she wanted to show off for me. Silly girl.
More power to her, I suppose. But if that show-off ends up with you getting eaten by a bunch of shit, well, you know, maybe you should have thought about that before actually doing it. I keep wanting to use my D-pad for this. I'm not sure why. There we go. Give me that free loot. I also see runestones. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I'm amazed I haven't actually hit 60 inventory again yet. I will at some point have to actually get funds with which to increase that. Hey, Gaina.
It just ignored the flute. If this Nyx hound hadn't saved me, I would have been eaten.
What happened? Bishalis is worried about you.
I must have worried her terribly.
That's what I just said!
Please, the hound that attacked me, it's sick. It's rabid.
Where'd it go?
Further up the path. If it wanders down to the docks. My wound might be infected. If you can take care of the hound, I'll limp back to Bishalis.
Oh, it's Bishalis, huh? Like the Bishalis tire sort of deal? What's up? Upsy daisy! I love that. It's so bullshit. I love it. Hi, Mr. Random Person, sir. How are you doing today? That was quite the jaunt, wasn't it? Hey, I see a chest over there. Yoink. I also see a dead person. How wonderful. Damn it, I keep wanting to use the D-pad to move this back and forth. Now how weird would that shit be? Like, a great axe wielding, heavy armored dragon knight that can just sneak around and pick locks like a master. Wouldn't that be hilarious? No, 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 Nyx Hound. No, 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 go. Ah, fuck. Fuck. You've no time for this shenaniganry, and neither do I. So how about you, like, not do that, huh? Excuse me? I freaking stopped you. I will have you know. Die, die, die. Thank you. Alright, he has a super fast respawn timer. Good to know. So, I thought you said you're going to limp back to Bishalis.
She's alive. Hurt and frightened, but alive.
Good to see she's safe.
I have little to offer by way of reward other than my thanks. I doubt you'll remember two simple fishermen, but we'll never forget you.
To be honest, you're probably right. But I'm glad to help. Because I am a horrible, horrible human being. Lava Whip increased to rank 4. Score! Alright, it's hitting the 50-minute mark, so I really want to try and get this as close to done as possible. Oh, good lord, that sound. Yoop! Come on, Cletus. Now. Is she on board the ship? Also, I see a thingy over here. I see a way shrine over here. I must acquire this way shrine. To make my life easier, of course. God, this is so beautiful. Who's Hifta?
My whole life. Spent my whole life with him. And what do I have to show for it? Nothing. Shores, buttocks.
I like the Nords. They're rowdy and they swear. I'm assuming Shore is like their death god or something. And just like, fuck, dude. They're just like, man, just Shore take the whole lot of them, man. F their that shenaniganry right there. Is there anything over there? Nope. Okay. Like I said, I'm still curious to see secrets. Still super curious to see secrets. Now, I gotta talk to the chick about the... Oh my god, look at that! It's so pretty, damn it! It's so goddamn beautiful, you just don't understand. Now, I gotta talk to the Kindle Pitch lady. Yeah? There we go.
Looking for rations. Keep going down the river, friend. Everything here is spoken for.
The Covenant has attacked. I need Kindle Pitch to light the signal fires.
Raiders in Balfoyen. Take the Kindle Pitch. Warn the Watch. You are sunblessed for telling me. Have you spoken with Urona at the fort already?
She's the one who sent me to you.
Zuth, she's a crafty one. Very well. Consider the docks on alert. If you're going to light the fires, I can help you get there. Follow me, sun on my scales.
Did see that line?
To a secret passage. It is really a storage tunnel, but today it is a secret from the Covenant.
Sun on my scales, man. I understand that it's kind of like a thing, but it just sounds weird, man. It sounds funky. Alright, so secret passage, eh? If I recall correctly, there's actually nothing down here, but maybe I was just super lucky by having high levels go through first. I don't know. Okay, let's get the hell out of here, shall we? Light some shit. Good to know that guy had the same reaction I did, which is... Wait, what? What are they doing? Okie dokie. Oh. I'm still kind of surprised that there's actually nothing down here. I would have assumed this would have been perfect for the whole, like, surprise, motherfucker! Your hidden tunnel is actually not hidden to us anymore. Cackle, cackle, cackle. Hey, look! More chests. Nope, not quite. There we go. Nope. There we go. That was pretty easy. Did I just level off of that? I totally fucking did. I love it. That's so stupid. Any more? I see maple. Honestly, I'm not sure why I'm actually getting all, like, the woodworking stuff. Mainly because I'm going to be, like, heavy armor, you know, shit. Set you on fire! You're welcome to attack him. I'll attack this guy over here. Thank you. I like the way this feels. I have one offensive attack in here. It's kind of nice. How's it going? Get down and stay down. Oh, okay. I mean, I mean, that's efficiency for you, don't get me wrong. I see you over there, good sir. But I will get to you in just one moment because I have a chest unlocked. Funny thing is, back in the day, when I was like 13 or 14, I actually knew how to pick locks, but I have since forgotten how to do it. And what they're showing here is actually kind of like... It's not really it's not expressly inaccurate. This is kind of like the way you did it. You know, it's using something to hold the thing open while you use someone else to check the tumblers, basically, to or at least pop the tumblers or whatever the fuck the terminology for it was. I hear you. I hear you, and I would rather you not. F yourself, F yourself, F yourself. Aha! F yourself, good sir. I love how the battle music is still going even though I'm like in a completely different zone, technically speaking. I love it. Makes me happy. Okay, so let's get the hell back to, Wait, am I in the right spot? Oh, I was supposed to go, like, back to town. Whoops. Oh, shit. Okay. I'll go back to the Delmora Way Shrine, then. That's pretty cool. That looked like a penis. I'm glad it wasn't. Balfourien. Alright, back up we go, then. Is there anything shiny over here? I see maple. And I see jute. Again, which are things I don't necessarily need. Because I will never be using bows. Well, I guess I can be using shields at some point, but that's going to be a bitch to... See, I love games like this. This sort of like this, Final Fantasy XI, Rift, that kind of stuff, where it kind of lets you decide how you want to play the game. It's not necessarily like you have to be a DPS or a tank or what have you. It actually is just sort of like, here are the fucking skills you can get, here are your skill points, figure it out. Go nuts, have fun. And I love the idea that, you know, this can be, I mean, obviously the tree that I'm picking so far is kind of like the tanky one, and you would have to have heavy armor and all that shit. But it'd be really cool that you could actually use that as more of like, not necessarily tanky, it's just defensive-minded. So you could actually use that largely just for, like, if you wanted to do PvP, or you just wanted to be defensive-minded, you can actually have defensive skills while still being ranged, you know? There's a wide variety of things you can do, and that's so freaking cool. Oh no, Era!
Thank Kine you've returned. Everyone. They're all gone. My family is gone.
Where have they gone?
They've gone to war. And they're outnumbered. I fear everyone we know will be dead before the day is out.
Oh, that's not cool.
My family was happy. Well, maybe not happy, but they were content.
What happened?
The Covenant attacked in force when they saw the signal fires. Even now, they're marching on Fort Ziren. Daj took some of the villagers there, including my men.
Did I go to the fort?
Hold up. Captain Rana learned of a second force headed to the Balfoyan docks. She's leading a group of warriors to repel that attack, but without aid. I'm afraid you must choose.
Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me, right? Oh, I forgot that shit. That's not cool. I'm guessing it doesn't make a huge impact on the story, but that's pretty fucked. And we'll find out next time on As the World Turns. Peace out.